first of all, Q1 is over. So we are a fourth of the year over with, already fourth of the year. After this quarter, we'll be able to say that the first half of the year is over, coming into the first of the year. And it was all about clarity of our future self, clarity of our desired future self. It was about what has to happen in 2023 for this year to be successful. I am aware of what I'm lacking, and I'm trying every day to make up for that lack. I added what I didn't do the first 3 months of the year, and I've added it to the second quarter for this year. So now the second quarter, the pressure and the tension is even higher and tighter because I don't want to forego my annual goal this year. And for me, I'm specifically talking about buying and flipping 60 flip houses. With that being said, today's call is going to be focused on two things. One, accountability, and two, clarity of what has to happen in Q2 for us to be successful. Accountability can increase your chances of reaching your goals by 85%. But accountability doesn't have to be shameful. And that's really what we're talking about when we talk about the negative feelings, failure, lacking, right? It's kind of a shame-based accountability. Accountability is simply asking the question, did you do it? Just did you do it? So when we get clear on what we want and we get clear on the activity that's necessary, right? Then accountability, either monthly, weekly, or daily, comes in the form of the simple question, did you do it?
I know that those 3 commitments that I chose to do in the first quarter were necessary for me to start building the habits and to take small actions and steps towards what I want, but it doesn't feel fast enough. And I don't feel like I'm even remotely close to the actual desired financial results that are supposed to come from the habits built.
Going back to Randall's thing about time, I've saved this money and I want to multiply it fast. I want to do 2, 3, 4 flips this year and build my capital quickly. And that seems like it's going to park it somewhere that's not going to be fast enough for me. So I'm trying to I'm battling this in my head.
Success happens slowly, then suddenly. The shape of success, it's that hockey stick, right? So it is lining up the dominoes and trusting the fall with the base hits, which can be one decision at a time. The rate at which we succeed is also subjective. So who's saying that it's fast and who's saying that it's slow? So I would ask you to just question, we could call it programming, around your definition of what is fast.
Looking at 1 quarter at a time is probably, if you're trying to look at something that's going to take time, right? Like say the goal is going to take a year to achieve, looking at 1 quarter at a time and the results from that it may look like, what was the point of that? So I would just make sure to look at both the long and the short term goals and steps, and always remind yourself of what the end goal is.
Measurable and detailed future self. The more measurable and detailed your future self, the faster you'll progress toward your goal. Effective progress comes with a combination of measurable metrics. Find somebody that you will allow to ask you those accountability questions in Q2, right? And that's the difference between average people and extraordinary people. And then the rest should be history.